The best fries in the world in Brussels, tagliolini al culatello in Parma, Italy, and of course in that bar, in that guest house of this brand, Schatz, in Wolfenbüttel, Germany. 2024 was my most successful year as a corporate trainer till then, ever since I started my journey as a professional back in July 2009. Looking back at those first 15 years, I cannot feel anything but being grateful for all this rhetoric and charisma, tears and laughter, growth and evolution. I've co-evolved with 175 clients, corporate clients, and I love to call them brand buddies, spanning 39 industries in 17 countries in 3 languages, German, English, and Spanish. What a journey. But here's the question. How did I become a corporate trainer? Is there an apprenticeship? Nope. Is there a university degree? Nope. Is there any academic path I can follow? Nope. So how did I do it? And more importantly, how can you become a corporate trainer? The answer? I don't know. What I do know, though, is I can share with you my path, how I became a corporate trainer, and you can take it as an inspiration for your own potential path. The truth is, when I started in 2009, and let's consider I worked till I'm 70 years old in 2043, in all those years, I can train a maximum amount of 14,000 people, 14,000 souls. This is my hometown, Coburg in northern Bavaria. Nice castle. Now, we have more or less 45,000 people. I cannot even train a third of my hometown in my entire career. It's a huge, huge opportunity for you. The demand for corporate training, great corporate trainers, is huge. And the number of available corporate trainers who make an impact, transformational corporate trainers, that number is tiny. Huge opportunity. In this video, I will do 3 things with you. First, let's go behind the scenes. I will share with you my personal story. How did I become a corporate trainer? Secondly, I will share with you 4 success strategies that I have learned about in all those years. And finally, I will ask you 3 questions, crucial questions. If you can answer them well, that would be the point when you can consider this your potential path in the future. So come with me as we explore my first 15 years of corporate training, and it all starts on a sunny day in Berlin in 2009. A sunny day in Berlin, 2009. I'm with my friend Sam in the place where the life is pumping, Berlin Mitte, Torstrasse. We walk down Torstrasse, Sam and I, fashion cafes, fashionable people, Berlin style, piercings, tattoos, very Berlin style. And we walk down Torstrasse and Sam and I arrive at Rosenthaler Platz. Rosenthaler Square, big square, even more fashionable places. And there, I'm walking down the staircase into the subway station, Rosenthaler Platz. Sam, so night, cannot walk anymore. I carry him down the stairs and we walk to the yellow ticket machine in Berlin. And the ticket machine says €2.10 back then. I grab into my pocket, left pocket, €1.27. Oops. While the subway station keeps smelling like empty beer bottles, my inner voice starts to scream. You loser, I told you, you would never get money to make this project happen. A European cultural festival for Europeans from all over the place, an Erasmus for everyone, and you found that company with 5 partners, and while Lehman Brothers is dying, you leave in KPMG, the safe harbor, the consulting company, to do this European crazy dream. And now look at you, you cannot even pay a subway ticket. Loser. My inner voice was right. On that sunny day in 2009 in Berlin, one dream, a European dream, is dying. And another dream, a dream of rhetoric and charisma, of corporate training and speaking, is about to be born. And there is one institution that helped with that birth. And it all started 4 years earlier in 2005. On the 5th of October in 2005, thanks to an Austrian friend, I was invited to a meeting, a social club meeting. I had no idea about this institution. It's called Toastmasters International. It's the world's biggest public speaking club. On the first night, I fell completely in love with that club. I signed up first night. It's the club where you give speeches, where you get feedback, positive and constructive feedback. A class without a teacher that helps everyone to become better. I thought, this is Alice in Wonderland, and I'm Alice. This is perfect. Ever since, I'm a Toastmasters fanatic. I'm a member still today in Barcelona. And this gave me 4 years, from 2005 to 2009, €1.27. €1.27. That gave me 4 years of expertise in public speaking, in rhetoric and charisma, how to communicate with charisma. So that is the moment when I know this could be something. But how to begin? This man here, one of the greatest, the student of Socrates and the teacher of Aristotle, Plato, he knew it very well. The most important part of the work is the beginning. How to begin? A test training. That would be cool. Thanks to my network in Barcelona, I knew Alina, a positive coach, and together we made it happen. We did a test training on public speaking and the emotional side, and 8 people in the room. And afterwards, all 8 said, Flo, you have to do this. The beginning. But first, another test training. 2 weeks later, Berlin, 18th of July 2009. Here you see some of the brightest of the Berlin internet scene. There is Lukasz Gadowski on the right, on the left is Kolja Hebenstreit. Back then they were my contacts because of the festival, they supported it. So I had this contact. I said, Lukasz, you want to do a public speaking training? Is it relevant for you one day? And he said, of course. So we did it. And after that training, Kolja Hebenstreit, the young chap here on the left side, he said, Flo, we just founded this Gründerszene. We just founded it. Why don't we do a seminar series and you start the series on public speaking, on rhetoric? And I said, Kolja, that's a very good idea. 5th of September 2009, here you see a photo taken during the first professional training that I ever gave in cooperation with Gründerszene in Berlin. Have you ever felt like an imposter, like a cheat? Like, do they really perceive me as an expert? I mean, it's the first time somebody gave me money. I think it was 384 euros. We shared this, 384 euros. And for me, it was like oxygen. But I felt this a little bit like an imposter. Is it really true? Somebody pays for me? But they loved it. It was a great training, a great day. I had my first supporters, super cool brand buddies. Michael Kalkowski. I was still dealing with the European project. And it's now the end of that month, September 2009. It must have been there. Yeah, Berlin, when things don't go so well, I have no money. What do? I borrowed money and Berlin is a tough place for that. And one day I lose my computer. Before Dropbox, there's no Dropbox. So I lost everything. I lose the computer. The next day I go back to that bar where I think I lost it. At 5 p.m. I go in and she says, "Oh, the man with the computer! We found your computer! Woohoo!" I thought, wow, I have to celebrate this, borrow more money, another night. Bad. Now, on the next day, I wake up in my little one-bedroom apartment in Berlin that was given to me by the European project, and 25 phone calls by my ex-wife and 25 phone calls by my new girlfriend. And you can guess the tone. Yeah. On that same day, I fly back to Barcelona. At the airport in Berlin, I try out my Amex corporate card, which I still had from KPMG. The ATM swallows my Amex. And I think, can it get any worse? In Barcelona, Rose, my girlfriend, Rose Chong from Malaysia, my new girlfriend, she's waiting for me and doesn't talk. And then we drive home, doesn't talk. Take the elevator, doesn't talk. We sit down on the table with the two chairs, the only thing remaining in the empty flat because I have to give it up, cannot afford it anymore. She looks at me with her Asian wisdom. She looks at me and says, Flo, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Why don't you write a book? A book. 16 days later, I have my first script for my first book. The 7-Minute Star, Become a Great Speaker in 15 Simple Steps. And thanks to my network in Berlin, I met this guy here, Bartosz Navarra. What a great name. Bartosz Navarra from Poland. And he's a great friend today. He back then supported this project. He did everything pro bono to support me because he knew I had no money. This is, oh my God, I'm eternally thankful, Bart, for your work. On the 30th of March 2010, this book goes live on Amazon, and this is the big game changer. Shortly after, I receive a phone call by this man, Garrett Mauch, my old university buddy. We played in a fun team together at university for a couple of years. We always stayed in contact. Garrett was back then in 2010 the head of training and development of this French hotel group, Accor Hotels in Germany. And he says to me, Flo, I saw the 7-Minute Star. Can you send me 10 volumes and I distribute it among the heads of Sofitel, Ibis, Novotel, so maybe we can get you into the company as a trainer. August 2010, my first test training at Accor Hotel Group in Germany, in Stuttgart. Garrett gave me 1,000 euros. That was real oxygen. No book, no blue chip. Crystal clear. In 2010, another great thing happened. I met this guy, one of my best friends today, senior lecturer at IESE Business School, IESE Business School, one of the top business schools in the world, Connor Neal, president of Vistage, the CEO club in Spain. And back then, 2010, I hardly started. He opens the door for me to become a guest lecturer with him in a joint program in the executive MBA program of IESE Business School. Eternally thankful again. So in a couple of months, I had a big blue chip company and this big, very prestigious business school as clients. And that, of course, made everything easier afterwards. Ever since this happened, this is the evolution of my revenues from 2010 till 2024. You see it down there in 2020 because of COVID. That's what happened. The most important part of the work is the beginning. But what are the 4 strategies that I learned about in all those years to make it a successful business? That's the strategy 1. My friend Connor Neal from IESE Business School, he loves to say, networking is like brushing your teeth. When the hole is there, it's too late. Till the end of 2024, I had accomplished to work for 175 corporate clients, small clients, big clients, Microsoft, startups. This is the statistics. And the statistics don't lie. I mean, 55% of all clients I received through my network, personal network, built over those years. I am in a German circle of executives in Barcelona. I am in Rotary. I am at Toastmasters International. I am in Soho House in Barcelona. I am in the Círculo del Liceo, which is an opera club in Barcelona. I love social clubs. I love to meet people. So 55%, no wonder, comes from my personal network. 38% is recommendations. coming from clients, existing clients, who recommend me to other clients, which of course then is also network. So you see 93% of all those 175 corporate clients came in some way or the other through networking over those years. Brush your teeth every day, because the 7% in the end, come on, you can neglect them. You need to do networking. Second strategy, listen to my post-mortem mentor and great friend Aristotle. You want to build ethos. Ethos means credibility. Originally moral habits, credibility. Why should I believe you? You're a newbie. Why should I believe you? I'm a creator and a knowledge sharer. 5 books done, 6 in the making. Remember, this one gave me a lot of credibility to get my first clients. With this fine gentleman from Canada who lives in Geneva, John Zimmer, one of my best friends, he is a professional speaker, super trainer. We created this game, Rhetoric, the public speaking game, the world's first public speaking game. That is reputation, that is ethos, that's credibility. Infographics, 2020 I started, more than 500 now in LinkedIn and Instagram. And finally, of course, the pandemic was a downer for all of us. But it gave me also something, because I had to go online and I started to create videos like these. Now I have more than 80 videos, which before I didn't do, like this one here. That's all reputation, that's all ethos, that's all credibility. Strategy number 2, build your credibility. Strategy number 3, why am I completely alone today? No scalability whatsoever, because it's a personal brand. And personal brand you cannot really multiply. Personal brand means personal style. Strategy number 3, find your style, define your style, create your style. These here are 8 reasons why you should never work with me. Don't work with me, 8 reasons. Like this one here. I mean, my handwriting is worse than modern art. And it is modern art. Several clients have confirmed me. I even had to sign once one of these flip charts and she took it home. She took it home because she said, that's modern art. And the other one here, I'm a pit bull. If you consider a no an option in a training, don't hire me. I will make sure people do leave their comfort zone till they really do it. And by the way, the second speech in my trainings is sponsored by Kleenex. If you have problems with crying during a training session, don't pick up the phone. Don't call me. Don't send me an email. I don't want to hear from you. I forged that style over those years. 15 years of forging my personal style. This is your value. This is authenticity. This is you. Strategy number 3, style. The 4th and final strategy, success strategy for corporate training that I have learned about is something I could only do after 8 years of being in the market. It's a visual brand. So people always want to have a logo. I need a logo. I need a logo. Can we have a logo? But in a holistic approach of this great company from Barcelona, they're called Mucho. Mucho, for example, they just rebranded Visa globally. The 8th biggest brand, they rebranded. And it's a small team. There are 30 plus people in Barcelona and in the States. So it's really a small company, but they only do visual design. We worked together for 8 months to make this happen, my brand. The logo is not an accident. These are plus elements, because I only use plus and plus feedback in my training sessions. If you look at my logo, it's plus elements that they put together. This thing here represents the mountain without a peak, which is public speaking rhetoric. The color code, orange and yellow is energy because I'm super energetic, and the red tones is passion. Boom, 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 boom. So there is no accident. These are my business cards. People don't use business cards anymore, but I still love them. You cannot do that at the beginning, but once you can do it, do a holistic approach for your personal brand, because it makes a big difference. Networking. Definitely build up your reputation, your credibility, share content, create content. 3rd, find and define your own style. This is you. This is authenticity. And fourth, if you can do it, once you're ready for that, create this holistic, visually designed, cool personal brand. These are 4 success strategies that I've learned about, and I encourage you to do and follow them yourself. Now, the 3 crucial questions are the ones that are still remaining. And I really want to encourage you to ask yourself these 3 questions before even considering the path towards corporate training. First question: do you love people? There was a big laugh in one of my training sessions a couple of years back when someone said, if you don't love people, go into HR. I think that was hilarious. If you don't love people, do not become a corporate trainer. Second question: are you an expert in something? I had 4 years of Toastmasters International before I started my corporate training and public speaking career. So I knew more things than others. I was considered an expert. So are you an expert? Expertise always goes up. It will go up in your life. But if you're not an expert in something, do not become a corporate trainer. The third question: this is all I had in Berlin at Rosenthaler Platz subway station. Yes, you will suffer. Because the water is not warm that you have to jump in. It's always going to be cold. You will suffer economically. You will suffer emotionally. You will suffer in your partnership maybe. There is no way you're not going to suffer. And so the question is, are you willing to suffer? So what's the first step that you can take now to become a corporate trainer in your future? Here is my LinkedIn profile. Contact me, send me a message on LinkedIn, and then we discuss what is the perfect first step for you to start your journey into your future. And then maybe one day you and I meet having the best fries in the world in Brussels, or this amazing tagliolini with culatello in Parma, or of course, having a shot of Jägermeister in the super cool bar in their headquarters in Wolfenbüttel in Germany. I wish you all the best for your journey to becoming a corporate trainer.